Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers and listeners. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a heart-to-heart love guidance reading. We're going to use our typical deck, our typical spread to answer some questions that you may have. So love guidance, a heart-to-heart reading, and let's see where the cards take us. So for our first card, okay, beautiful card. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So the overall theme is that everything is going right. Some of you may be feeling too good to be true, a little bit of self-sabotage. Be careful with that type of energy. Let it go. Be proud of you having what you have. Be proud of you getting what you get. I feel like aside from love, a lot of things financially are going very well. Some of you have chosen wisely, or some of you are choosing in a way in your love life to create more abundance together. Some of you are building together. Some of you have plans together. So this might also be some sort of business deal, love deal, some sort of union where there's a lot of money talks, business talks. Some of you might have met at work, but there's a really beautiful abundance coming from not only love, financially, also financial, friends, magnetism, a lot of good things going your way, and also a lot of support. I'm seeing this relationship is going to be supported by family, by friends. I feel like this is a relationship of a lot of chemistry for a lot of you. Some of you may already know this. Some of you may already be feeling this. You may not need my reading at all today, but this is just where everything aligns. It's like Tetris. I'm seeing Tetris and everything is falling into just the perfect flow, the perfect little space. Everything fits in the perfect little spot. And that's what this relationship feels like. So really be careful with any kind of self-sabotage vibration. Anybody negative towards your relationship, any friendship or family member that always has something negative to say, I feel the need where you hear them, but you don't listen to them. Like you hear their words and you change the subject. You don't really engage in any negativity because it's kind of showing that part of you may believe them. So really kind of process it and don't engage. Don't even invite or allow that type of negativity within your realm. So I'm seeing you guys kind of like in a bubble, this really beautiful bubble where everything seems to be going right and the right people are in your bubble. So whoever you trust, be careful with that. The right people are already in this bubble with you guys. If they support you, they're already kind of in the circle. If someone's trying to get in the circle by giving unsolicited advice, unsolicited feedback, even stories about themselves is also what I'm hearing, that this person may be getting across by giving a story about themselves, like, oh, just wait till blah, 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 like something negative that kind of just plants a seed in your head. Be careful with anybody planting any type of seed in their head. They had their experience, return their energy, return to send their goodbye, and you enjoy what you have going on. So I'm seeing a lot of great things going on for you. We're going to take a card first, a message from your recent past. So something from your recent past, and we have the 3 of Wands. So you had to choose a path. I feel like you were possibly very comfortable within yourself, within the way things were going, but I feel like you put a lot of work within yourself. You had to make a decision. You had to choose a path, and I'm getting the vibe of it was a path of being alone or a path of being with somebody. We're going to have the 2 on this side, so 2 people, some sort of union, or the path of being alone. It's always easier to be alone. It's always a lot easier to be alone. Nobody triggers you, nobody bothers you, nobody snores at night. But to be in a relationship, you really have to do some inner work, self-reflection on both parts. Your person, yourself had to do a lot of work to get to this phase of life. Some of you might be at an age where old relationships taught you how to get to this place where you are now, but really embrace it. I feel like you don't need to talk about the past. You can remember it in a way that it gives you a lesson of what to look out for within yourself, just some sort of traits. I feel like you don't have to put everything on the table. You just kind of have to acknowledge it, learn from it, and move forward. You don't really have to out yourself or tell that person that you have these kind of old issues, because the past is the past. It dies in the past and you don't have to relive it. It's already happened. You've lived it once. You don't have to keep living it. Let's take a card for your subconscious mind. Okay. Ooh, okay. We have the 2 of Cups. I feel like you guys, you always want to be sharing something with this person. You always want to inform them, share with them, and it's a beautiful union. It's beautiful to share. I feel like you guys easily can have the tough conversations, the conversations where you guys express how you feel. A lot of beautiful conversations that couples wish they could have and not turn into world war whatever between them. But I feel like you guys are strong enough to have these conversations. You guys might have been through some stuff individually or together, but I feel like you've come to a place where you can have these tough conversations, and maybe something does have to be revealed. Maybe somebody does want to reveal something to you about their past, or you want to let them know something about your past, and I feel it's safe. Whatever you're going through, it's a safe place with this person. So this is truly a beautiful union for you. Let's go with the near future. A card for, ooh, interesting. We just have, I took these out, but this one's in it. So something for your near future. What can I read from this card? I don't know. I'll get back to it. So that's not part of our deck aside from advertisement. So your near future, I feel like going on a voyage alone. So some of you are prone to kind of like dropping everything for somebody in a relationship or changing who you are completely. I feel like there's going to be a journey of self-discovery where you want to keep a part of yourself. You want to be part of their life. You want to create a life together, but you also want to have something of your own. Something where you get to be who you want to be. You don't have to drag anybody along with you. You don't have to merge friends with them. It's just something that's yours. It's private. It leaves something to the mystery. So I feel like something very mysterious is coming for you in the near future, where you get to have something of your own, something private, something yourself, something you don't have to share with anybody. So this could be anything under the sun. I feel like it's something emotional as well, since we're talking about the cups and it's the 8. So something where you want to attain some sort of emotional stability. So this could be some sort of workout class or some sort of just private class. Like some of you might be really into knitting or some sort of sport that's taboo, like rollerblading or skating or roller derby, and you kind of just keep it to yourself. It's like this extra life that you get to have by yourself, and it's not to be offensive. It's just something that's yours, something that nobody gets to touch or opinionate or give their 2 cents about. It's just something that's completely yours and the like-minded people. So it might be a little bit taboo. If some of you are thinking about a pole dancing class or some sort of aerial class, aerial yoga, just something really fun, taboo, where you don't want to hear anybody's opinion. I feel like something where you want to embrace, even tarot, even like if it's your spirituality. I feel like it's just something you're going to go alone, and you're going to go through some sort of spiritual journey while you're in it. So aside from this heart to heart, beautiful love relationship, love guidance, there's also some sort of love that's coming for yourself, within yourself, for yourself, and from yourself. So really looking out for that, just something that you're able to give to yourself and show yourself that you love yourself. So you always have yourself. You always got yourself. And that's a beautiful thing to possess. Let's go ahead and go with the you placement. What do you contribute to this relationship? I see a lot of mystery. I feel like the person that you might be with sees you as somebody that is a total mystery. I feel like they're constantly, this card is about being blindsided, but in this type of reading, I'm feeling that they feel blindsided in a very positive way. I feel like they get to have the best of both worlds. They get this very classy person, but they also get a person that they get to take out for like street hot dogs or street tacos or something like that. So I feel like it's a very exciting time to be in a relationship with you for this person. They feel very excited around you. I feel like you give them like giggles. I don't know why I hear the word giggles, like just little laughs, just little fun, like tickles, giggles, like butterflies in the stomach, the whole thing. And I feel it's because you're a very mysterious person. Some of you may have an abundance of hobbies that you like to partake in, conversations, interests. Like I feel like there's 2 types of books in your purse. You possibly carry like some sort of fiction book and something about quantum physics, and it's just so random, and they love it. They're eating it up right now. So this love to love, this heart to heart reading is definitely a positive reading. Let's go ahead and go with your environment, and let's see what we, ooh, your environment is one of stability, one of love, one of building. So some of you may be building with this person, building financially, building a home together, just a lot of building vibration. So really looking out for taking care of yourself during this phase of life that you could be entering with this person. But this environment is very, there's a lot of hard work involved. because it didn't come easy for both of you, but it's also like a beautiful building process because you guys get to build it together and have this together, something you each desperately wanted as well. So what I'm hearing. I'm gonna go ahead and take a card for your fear. Let's make sure you're not sabotaging. Let's see what your inner fear could be to make sure you're, ooh. Okay, I'm seeing this kind of sulky type mentality where it's definitely first world problems, not to be rude, but some of you may be sulking on first world problems, something that's kind of like a blessing and you just can't see the beauty in it at the time. I feel like it's going to fade, you're going to be okay. Everything's going to settle down. Obviously, if you're going through a lot larger problems, there is help for that. So make sure you seek out that help. But this is for my first world problem people that make a mountain over a little mole. Not to be rude, but this is also what I'm getting. So it is what it is with this reading. I'm also hearing be careful with that type of attitude because you're going to attract more of that. So if you can't have the happiness or the joy that you want to have immediately, kind of just set it aside, put it on ice and come back to it. But there's a lot to be grateful for in your life. There's a lot of beauty, abundance, love, security, financial security, as well as emotional security where you're not up and down off the rails. With this card, I was getting something else with it as well. I just kind of lost it. But aside from sulking, first world problems, being careful with that, having fears towards like catastrophizing, I can't find it. I had heard something else regarding this card. Oh, I hear it. Okay. It was kind of like having the mentality that being, you want to be like, I did it by myself. I'm self-made. I'm this. And I feel like you're pushing this person away, this person that wants to build with you. I feel that might be a trauma response, what you're going through of, I got it. I'm on my own. I can do everything myself. So be careful because I feel like you could be shutting somebody out. So be careful with that mentality. It's kind of a trauma response, kind of feel into it, look at it. If my reading is triggering for you, I'm terribly sorry. This is honestly what I'm getting towards this type of reading. So let's go with an outcome card. Let's change it up. What's the outcome? Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, this is definitely a beautiful reading. It ends with the best card for a relationship, the best card for anything having to do with love, marriage, union. The Lovers, it's about two people being together, about two people meant for each other. I feel like your relationship is definitely blessed now that we have this card. Your relationship has, again, I was getting like a lot of supporters, but I feel like the universe itself is even supporting you. Whoever you are, whoever is listening to this, whatever union you could be in or thinking about entering, or you guys are in the beginning stages, I feel like it's supported overall, and even the universe and the sun and our dear Mother Earth has a lot of support for this beautiful union. So with that, my dear listeners, this concludes our reading. I do offer readings at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com, so come visit me there. I have readings ranging from $1 to a large reading of $33 where you get a lot of insights and we could put your reading together to hit the exact marks that you're trying to hit. So email me there. I also have pendulums. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.